Hello everyone, my name is Jean and welcome back to my channel. Today we are back in Prehistoric Kingdom, and as you can see, the Stegosaurus are now not babies anymore. I just sped up the game a bit, or rather let it run for a little bit, so that we don't have these little babies, and in fact they are now adolescents? Whatever, you can see they are clearly bigger. They are, I think, 50%, 57% mature, like growth period, and I think they are still pretty adorable, and I love the sounds that they are making. Like, I could just watch them for hours, like, and listen to them. I don't know why, but it's like so soothing to me, like the noises that they make. I don't know. I can't really explain it, but I really like it. But yeah, since they are now a little bit bigger, and I think actually like I did a decent job with the sizing of the habitat as opposed to how big they will get. I think that's pretty good, but we'll see. But yeah, anyway, like I said in the last episode, I am thinking of like redoing the park to have a bit more of an idea, like of a layout idea, and yeah, I actually came up with an idea, and this idea is partly because all three species that I already have in game coincidentally are all from the Cretaceous period, and I don't know if you know, but I'm a big Jurassic Park fan, and there was like this Netflix show called Camp Cretaceous, and yeah, that kind of inspired me to make a Park Cretaceous. And yeah, this park will only have animals from the Cretaceous period. This might change, like don't count me on it that it won't change, but for now I want this park to be a Cretaceous period park, and I divided already a few of the animals that I really want to have in here into different categories. So of course I want some like big baddies and so for now I have like 3 different biomes that I want to build for. I want to build a swamp area, which is already like kind of what I was going for with the Psittacosaurus and the Stegosaurus habitat, so I want to elaborate on that. I also want to do a desert area, which also, same thing, I already tried at the beginning with it with the raptor habitat. And then I also want to have like some kind of foresty area. I'm not quite sure if it's gonna be like a temperate or a tropical biome, I don't know. But in the end there is gonna be like the forest. Don't know if it's tropical or temperate yet, but a forest nonetheless. So for this, I actually have no clue. Like, that's the part that I have not figured out yet. I have no clue how to actually do that. Like, I think it would be smart to just redo the habitats and do like maybe 3 different roads for like the different biomes. But I also don't just want to whip out the animals and like don't have them on display, so I want them to be always visible. So I will leave these habitats here until I move the animals somewhere else. So I need to kind of build around that. And I mean, the entrance to the whole park is here. So yeah, I think the first thing that we can do is like change the name. Because I know it's Prehistoric Kingdom and all, but that's actually not what this park is called. We are going to call it Park Cretaceous. Okay, and here I'm back. I hope I did pronounce Cretaceous right. I really hope that. That would be kind of embarrassing if I got it wrong. Let me just check if I got it right. Yes, seems good. Looks good. Okay, perfect. So we finally officially have a name. And now I think it would be best if I would start with doing an entrance for, let's say, the swamp area. At least for these we have 2 habitats already, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and start building. And by starting, I meant having issues with the terrain. I cut it out a bit of it, but you can see here that it was not, like, it wasn't flat, so I needed to delete a few of the other, like, floor pieces to get it to actually be the same height again. And then I also decided I wanted to have the rustic theme researched, because that would give me nice little wooden logs, and come on, it's a swamp area. Like, I think that's really fitting for a swamp area. So while they were researching that, I kind of started with the first few little lakes in the swamp area. Don't worry, it's in the end it's just gonna be 1 for now. But yeah, I started with 3, and then by then it was already night, and it was researched the rustic theme that was not an English sentence structure. But yeah, I hope you got my idea of what I wanted to say anyway. If you like seeing me struggle building sentences and also seeing me struggle building in this game or in Planet Zoo, I would love it if you hit the subscribe button and leave a like or a comment if you feel like it. And while you do that, you can see me, or hear me, rather. You can hear me struggle. I'm telling you to struggle that I wanted to do a bridge, but let's just say, like, you know that feeling when you are doing something in a game and you have that vision in your head, but you are not proficient enough in the tools that the game provides, and so you can't really do that, or it's like taking you so much longer than you know it would take if you just know, like, the game better. That's basically how I felt building this bridge. So yeah, it was like, I mean, I'm proud of this bridge. I'm really proud of it, because I like how it turned out. I like how it's like fitting with the whole swamp vibe and stuff. But let's be real, it's just like, it's a really easy to build bridge if you actually know what you're doing, which I didn't. And that's why it took so long. But like, I don't like that it took me so long, but at the same time I know with experience I will get better, so I'm just gonna play this game more and more to get better in it. Here I am currently trying to make a little entrance archway, even though it's not really an arch, but like, you get what I mean. And for some reason I struggled way too hard to put that little lock in between the 2 standing rocks. Like, I don't know what was going on there in my head, but it just wouldn't go the way I wanted it. That was kind of weird, but in the end, you can see I managed. And while it is again night, I did a whole lot of planting and also stoning, placing stones. Can you call that stoning if placing plants is planting? Well, I say yes. I just invented that, so I did a lot of planting and a lot of stoning. Okay, no, that sounds wrong. That sounds like I would, like, smoke something, which is not what I'm doing. I'm just placing stones, okay? But yeah, a lot of plants, a lot of stones, and actually, while it was daylight again, I also placed more rocks and more plants than you can see here, because in the end I decided it's looking kind of empty, even though it's not empty, but like I had a feeling it looks empty. So in the end there are even more plants and stones in this little area. I was trying to come up with a good way to separate the swamp area from the rest of the zoo just by having some kind of barrier. I don't think the one I have now is like the best way for that, but that's what I have right now. We'll see like what comes on the other side of the swamp area, so maybe I can like do something with that then, but like we get there when we get there. And I actually decided that I will not delete the habitats that I've built before and make new ones, but rather I was trying to relocate the habitats, which was honestly easier than I thought. Like you can see me here doing it with the Psittacosaurus habitat, and yeah, that's for now the only one I ported over, but it was way easier than I thought it would be. Like if I don't know if that's true because I've never done it in Planet Zoo, but I bet, or I have the feeling, that Planet Zoo would be a bit more finicky to do this with. Like again, no clue if that's true, but that's just my feeling that I have with my experience of playing Planet Zoo. But yeah, I really liked how easy that was here. And it also gave the whole swamp area like already a first habitat that is done, and you can like walk in there and you can see there's things and you can see the animals there, and I really like it. So yeah, the last thing that I did was placing the barrier for the Psittacosaurus habitat because that did not port over. And yeah, after that we are going back to the real-time part. And here we are at the new beginning of the now called Misty Swamp. I looked around if I can find a mist special effect in game. I couldn't find it, so if there is one, please tell me. I would love to make the Misty Swamp actually misty. So yeah, we have like a little bridge that you can walk over, and we have no animals in here at the moment. I think for now that's the best idea, and also I'm not 100% sure in which way I will cut like the sideline off so that you don't see what's behind there, because that would just ruin the vibe. Like you should feel like you're in a swamp when you are inside of this area. But yeah, I think for now it's coming along pretty good, pretty nicely, and I like the bridge. I'm pretty proud of the bridge actually, because I was able to do it like after seeing how much time it took me for these walls. I thought it would take me even longer for the bridge, but it was actually manageable. So yeah, I put the Psittacosaurus habitat here, and oh, there is one. I think it's so funny. I am watching the X-Men's series on Prehistoric Kingdom, and he calls the Psittacosaurus Pistachiosaurus, and I think that's so funny and so cute. I might adopt that. It's just such a funny way of saying that. It's really, really lovely. But yeah, I did not change anything about this habitat except for, I think that's not the original fence, but I think it's working also really good, so I kept that. But apart from that, it's nothing has changed. I still have not planted anything on here except for the Pistachiosauruses. And yeah, here we have the second viewing area, and the path is supposed to go like this way, and then like I thought about putting the Styrocosauruses also here, maybe like also on the other side, since this is gonna be like a round way. But then I was like, I don't know if I would really like the Styrocosauruses to be alone in the habitat, or if I want to have like other animals with them in there, so that's why I paused for now and put that off. Oh, look how big they are now. Oh, I love this camera view, even though it's like not perfect, but it's such a cinematic, except for that, it's such a cinematic view. I love it. Like, look at that. It's so beautiful. But yeah, so 64% growth. Really, really cute. Really, really cute. But yeah, so that's why I did not give them a new habitat, like, right now. I just need to see what I want to do with them. But I think for, like, the next episode, I will build another swamp habitat. Like, maybe if I can get the, oh, what's it called? The excavations. Like, maybe if I get enough, like, genome or whatever, like, is required to actually build for them, then I will try to build for another animal, but we'll see. We'll look at that in the next episode, because now I would say I hope you liked this video, because this is the end. And I hope we will see each other in the next one. Bye!